in the morning, like,
Yes.
Thank you to all of you for literally traveling from around the world to come to Maybelline House. We're so excited to have you here with us today for a really cool masterclass with Erin and Joe. Today we're going to be taking you through some very New York style looks. We're going to go from day to night. A few of you will even come up here to get some touch-ups from the fabulous Erin here. Just a few quick notes. When sharing to social media, just do hashtag MNY Fashion Week, as well as hashtag Maybelline House, if space permits. No live streaming, but we totally encourage photos, sharing to social media, etc. And this should be like a conversation. I want to hear from you guys throughout, ask questions as we go along, and as Erin and Joe take us through the different looks. So, without further ado, I'm excited to introduce Josephine Scriber.
thank you guys, thank you. It's such an honor being here. Being the new spokesperson from Maybelline has been such a dream come true. Funny enough, it was actually my first mascara I ever bought was a Maybelline. I had that little green and pink one. And I remember being 16 and decided I think I'm old enough to wear makeup. And I took my mom in a bottle, and that was like a big moment for me.
Oh, I used to steal my mom's Great Lash mascara, so your mom actually bought you one. I wasn't gonna balls back.
Well, we're excited to, Joe, have you here as our newest big girl, and everyone knows the very fabulous Erin Parsons.
Yes, that's so cool. Thank you, God, you guys look amazing. Everybody's makeup is so good. I mean, I hope I can show you someday. I think everybody knows what they're doing.
I mean, from the looks of it, for sure.
So, without further ado, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to hand it over to these guys, and can't wait to hear just about the day-to-night looks and what we've got going on here. One call out too is that we're introducing the new Super Stay Matte City Edition. So those are 10 new shades inspired by the streets of New York, and that brings our Super Stay collection to 30 different shades, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So we'll be previewing a little bit of that today. You were literally one of the first to be getting your hands on it, so really exciting stuff. So, as I said, I'm going to stop talking. Yeah, to you guys.
Well, just say I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy you guys all came to see me and Josephine, and it really makes me feel special. So thank you so much. And I'm going to show you some of the new products. We have, of course, matte ink that we're talking about, 30 shades, City Edition, Brooklyn buildings, New York East Village buildings, my home East Village. I live right over there, actually. And we have the Shine Compulsion Crush, which the gorgeous Josephine is the campaign star.
Yeah, we actually shot. We shot that in Thailand, and I was really good. It was one of my first time being there. We flew. We just had this whole set, and it was just
oh my God,
really cool experience.
William. What's the William
Chen.
Oh, he was incredible. Maybe you guys know him.
He's very cute. He taught me so many dance moves. We were the whole time. I was like, damn, okay.
So good. I mean, I was really, really impressed. So yeah, we'll leave there. Anyway, Shine Compulsion Crush. I'm wearing it. I wore my lipstick dress for you guys. About the lipsticks. And yeah, so we're gonna do a day look, a night look. I have a couple other things planned. At the end, I kind of want to do something edgy. We'll see if you're ready for it, Ray. I've already prepared Ray. I'm gonna do something a little out of the ordinary. So I kind of want to show you guys just how I just throw an eyeliner on quick, get it done. If you're on an editorial where you don't have time but you want to look extra, you know.
Always want to look extra.
We'll see what happens. Let's hope they're not one's here, you know. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. I guess I think one thing I could start with that is probably you guys all know how to do already is contouring. And we're gonna do a little bit of contouring with the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. My favorite, I think the #1 selling concealer.
It's a cult favorite, so not much has to be done. People are already buying it all around the world.
Yeah.
I just love that it's so tiny. I can bring it anywhere. It has this little squishy part, and it's so soft. I'm
I mean, I know
it's so comfortable.
major models, Christy Turlington, I'm gonna name drop, request this for everything.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe. So I just thought I'd put a little bit on the cheekbone. And I just tend to blend it in with a brush. I really love, I got my light up here, wait a second. I should have thought about that. I always have direct light. I bring this giant light to everything that I do, and it like burns the back of my neck. But it's like it's blast lighting. You know that one that I always carry.
Oh yeah. It's like a tanning bed.
So anyway, I just blend with the brush, and you can highlight with the colors too. There's so many shades, and kind of bronze a bit with it too. I know there are techniques as well in Asia versus like things that we do here. I think in America, a lot of the girls just like really like, you know what I mean, this. Whereas in Asia, you can do the V shape. Am I right? You guys are going to teach me that actually. Where you go onto the jawline and you bring it down here.
This thing is so soft. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it just blends out so seamlessly, and it looks like skin. That's what I
It has
love.
like that airbrush finish feel to it.
Yeah, like that's so soft and pretty. And then I'm just gonna actually bring a little bit. You're so tan, honestly. We just got back from vacation.
I know. It was like 2 weeks in Italy.
Almost matches you. Were you in Italy?
Yeah, I was in Italy.
Where did you go in Italy?
Century. No, Sorrento.
Oh yeah.
Used the Amalfi Coast. It just, it's amazing.
My husband's Italian, so I've
You've been a few times?
Yeah, but we actually did an American like West Coast trip. So I was all over California, like Palm Springs, San Francisco, and Vegas.
How are the makeup looks over there?
Oh, in Vegas? I don't remember anything. I was gonna say, in whatever happened to Vegas stays in Vegas.
I just came back from Shanghai. It was like yesterday.
Like literally yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Tommy show?
Yes, it was so fun.
Oh my gosh.
We actually got to do the show on the bun, and that skyline is one of my favorite in the entire world. It is, I mean, the colors and how it, like that, I think it's a radio tower, that pink bubble thing.
What is
Yes.
that? So, do you know the actual name of it?
Ashley Hall?
I don't know the English name, but it's like,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
but it's a radio tower.
Pearl Tower?
Pearl Tower.
Thank you.
That one is so pretty, and at night it takes slay, and we were like walking by, and it was just, I was like, damn. It almost like, I think it's a little bit more futuristic nowadays than New York is. It's like they kind of surpassed a little bit.
Well, I was gonna say, is that probably one of like the coolest shows you've walked in?
I mean, location-wise, it was beyond having that skyline in the background, and just like it was like you were walking in the middle of this Shanghai, like almost like you're walking on the water because they put it like right there. It was really cool.
I can't tell if this is where I put foundation or nope, it's a shadow. Okay.
Oh, it's it's very light.
I'm like, I've already messed up. I'm just gonna keep adding a bit of this just to add the warmth since you're so warm on my body. It's kind of working beautifully as a bronzer. You know, sometimes I have a plan of something and then I'm like, yeah, just work with it. You know, like this.
But I love that you were like toning with foundation instead of using bronzers.
You know, I tend to really like to use cream products. I don't really do too much powder. I mean, on myself I do, but like on models, I just tend to like to keep the skin really fresh. And I love when there's like that skin finish. Like the matte and poreless foundation, I love to use that just with my hands, mix it, and then put it on the face like a lotion. It leaves like a semi-matte finish. It's definitely a matte foundation, but it feels like skin. And I'll just powder a little sort of in the T-zone. It's just when I work with photographers, editorials, and fashion world, they really like almost, sometimes we do nothing on the skin.
No, but I like that. When you do that foundation, I never feel like I'm not aware that I'm wearing makeup all day.
Yes, yes.
And I like that feeling. It just,
Yeah.
I just feel flawless.
Yeah, that's so good. I love to hear that actually. Well, not me, honey. I'm baked, caked, everything today. I was like, I'm gonna be on stage. I'm gonna pack it on. But you know, I'm almost 40. I gotta do that sometimes. Just have to do a little tiny touching nose. This is what I do to Jo. She's got this cute little nose. I just only contour the tip of it.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
It's been like a favorite of mine that she's done, and she's taught me because sometime in light, your nose can look a little long if you don't kind of put a stop. And it kind of like helps me like put a little button nose back into it. And I think I like that on me.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean,
What if there's a little trick that works for your face?
Yeah, I mean, I do it to myself too, and I always do a little line. I used to see that Marilyn Monroe would put a little line on her nose and it would make it look buttony, so I'm like, that's my little habit. Maybe I'll do it on
No,
you.
let's see it.
Yeah, hey, teaching you something.
I'm learning.
Oh, every time I'm like working with Erin, it feels like a masterclass. I'm like, what about this? What are we doing here? Why?
Oh, so me and Josephine go way back. You guys are about to have story time. So I used to assist Pat McGrath. I was with her for like 6 years. And I met Joe on all fashion shows.
Yeah,
Francie.
That's like what?
Yeah,
Like 7, 8 years ago?
How old were you?
17, 16?
Just a little baby, 16.
I just like started, yeah, like one of my first seasons, 16, 17, wow.
And yeah, so
Yeah.
I met her on the shows. One of the shows I really remember doing was the Vuitton show for the Carousel. And you looked like a doll. It was, and I think I did your makeup on that
You
show.
did?
Yeah, okay. Here's the reason why I don't totally remember if I had done your makeup, because we were doing so many shows a season, almost 30 fashion shows. And then you have to do the test, do the makeup look before the actual show. So by the time of Louis Vuitton, which was the last day, and the Miu Miu show was the last day, I had not slept at all. So we had to be there at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's an early call time. It's pretty much you go from the fitting and you just kind of like, they give you a little mattress and you just camp out. And all of us girls have a little slumber party before because it makes no sense to go back to your hotel and just like sleep for an hour.
Yeah,
So you might as well like camp out.
Well, I had to though put all those lashes together. So I was up all night, like,
Yeah, because the look
it was a
was
stack
like,
of 10
it was like
eyelashes.
full on like doll, like as many lashes as an eyelash can carry. It was like, Lion King was like heavy.
Yeah, and they're like spinning on a carousel. But it looks so pretty. But here's the funny story. So Pat brings the lashes, like we're going through the lashes and we're like, okay, so we just have to remember which one goes first. This one, stack them all together. So I start taking them apart, and then they had already taken the other one apart, and then we went, oh my God, we're not supposed to take all the lashes apart. We have to just have one saved so we can compare it. So we're both sitting there with all these lashes like so that's why I didn't get any sleep. We were up all night putting all the lashes together, preparing for the show, and then arriving at the show like,
So clearly
like a maniac. So yeah, the things that goes into working in the fashion world. Oh honey, I did 40 models yesterday in 2 hours.
Yeah,
That's
gorgeous,
what
by the way.
explains. They look gorgeous. I was like, right, look gorgeous. Because I can hear what you said. What was that?
I said they look gorgeous, but you also look gorgeous.
Yeah, it was
No, if there's
really
anyone who
cool.
can put on a look and like, because sometimes when we're backstage and you come from one show to another, you have like 15 minutes to be done. And I mean, you put on a face quicker than I've met anyone do.
Oh,
I always
God,
remember,
that's so
okay,
sweet.
Karen, sit down. Just like, attack.
Well, that's what I'm hoping to show at the end, like how I just do a wing, like quick and just get it on, because you don't really have time. Sometimes you're doing a cover for a magazine, you've got 10 minutes to do makeup. It's insane. So if anybody sees things and they go, oh, that makeup is not perfect, just know we might have only had 10 minutes to do it. Don't judge us.
I also feel like sometimes like I catch myself when I do a live at home, I keep doing it, I keep fixing it because I get like, I almost have to like walk away and come back 5 minutes later because I get so fixated on a red lip that it takes me like half an hour to put it on instead of just, when you have 5 minutes, it comes on better because you didn't overthink it.
That's exactly it. I think if you just have confidence about it and just throw it on is probably the best way to do it. Like when you do your eyeliner, just go. If it gets messed up, it's makeup, you can just wipe it right off, So I was just doing a little of the Age Rewind in 110, which is basically like my shade, but just highlighting a little bit. This is very, very soft. I don't want to like overdo it. And I think you guys know how to contour, but I really love this product, so I wanted to show you how to do that. Now let's see, what brow pencil? One of my favorite things to do on you is your brows, and it's because you have such a beautiful shape, but I like
Brows
to...
are like my number one thing. If I get off playing anything, I have always done my brows.
you do?
Like for some reason, I feel so weird. No, I just feel put together, even if I have no foundation, no highlighter, even, contour or like concealer, lipstick, my brows are my number one thing. I've always, that little pencil I always have it, because I feel like when that's good, my life is put together, I can handle it, and they can throw at me.
I was gonna say, because when you first came on, you were like, what's your favorite product? What's your go-to? You're like, brow.
I'm such a
One
brow
thing I knew
girl.
about you.
That's because you can keep talking, I'm just gonna sit and play
I
and
don't
draw
know
these
if you're
brows
doing
on.
my lips anymore. No.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is, with your shape, it's really, really easy. It makes it really easy. I can literally just throw the product on. I love this. This one is the Brow Duo, and it has the powder on the end, and it has a super precise pencil. So I love to shade towards the end and then draw on little fine hairs, and I always have some type of like mascara on just to brush through. I mean, you guys all have like amazing eyebrows. I'm probably not gonna teach you anything here, but I'm just gonna make them feel better to get your eyebrows on. So yeah, I just have a little sponge tip and we'll just go through.
Yeah, it's a little pet peeve of mine when like I see a picture of myself on my brow, like hair is like a little hanging down. Like no.
Yeah. Well, usually, and I just realized I didn't put it here, but I usually use the clear brow gel that you guys have, and I will put every hair into place. Like, it takes forever. It's like when you hairspray your hair into like perfect place. But I don't have it here,
It's
so.
so worth it though, because then you're good. You don't have to worry for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I mean, your brows don't move no matter what if you really like gel them into place. And when you move the hairs up, you can find the places that actually need a few little like pencil strokes.
But I especially like that gel because it doesn't get flaky. It doesn't, you don't notice that you're having that gel on.
Yeah, exactly, that particular one. I know some brow gels I've noticed, they do get like this
Like almost
flaky
like
thing.
white flaky stuff.
Yes. Brow.
Dandruff brow. That's a cute word.
Nobody wants that. Anyway, sorry guys, it's gonna be a freaking comedy show by the time we're done.
I'm entertained, I'm enjoying this.
But I always have one of my most favorite products. And I keep my makeup remover in like one of those little things they use on the like nail salons.
Glass.
Thank you. Those little glass.
Like a little shot glass.
I'd need a much bigger glass than that. So if you do make a mistake, the easiest thing is just to take a little remover and wipe off. And because we haven't done too much foundation, I can just literally like, you know what I mean. Also, another thing, I know that there's a trend to do sharp concealer underneath brows. Hi Lisa, it's my agent guys. But I think that using a remover, sometimes you can clean it and you don't have to add so much makeup on top to perfect a brow. Especially when you have a lot of brow hair, the concealer can get in there, so that's my little tip for it. Yeah, I'll just keep perfecting little brow hairs.
So I know we're going to be talking lips as well, but you did the Discount Universe show yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And how was that?
Well, first off, funny story. As usual, you think that everything's going to be super prepared when you get somewhere, and it all goes haywire. So,
But I'm all very optimistic in this. She's working for almost 10 years and we still somehow think things are working on it.
I know, that's like,
And you're always surprised because it's never.
Yeah.
You never learned that it's not.
I know, it's actually when things go wrong that you are more prepared the next time around. So those mistakes are good, it's trial and error. But the great thing was, and why I'm not even upset about it, is because the show was so fun, it turned out so cool. Crazy eyeliner, beauty marks, lips, all different colors. There was like 8 different looks. So many girls got a totally different look. Actually, there were so many different looks, I forgot to do one of them on everybody. I noticed it wasn't a good question. I forgot purple eyes. Shoot! Okay, I'll try not to block what I'm doing, but look how beautiful that. I mean, like, come on, she has such a good eyebrow.
No, those are so
Yeah, right? I mean, I didn't have to work that hard, to be honest. So I'm just gonna dip back in.
I mean, that pen is magic because I feel like with the little like shadow powder brush at the bottom, it has that natural
Yeah.
like feel of it without being too like severely like put on.
Hammered is the
Yeah.
word I think I use when I think
But I
about
also
it. But
sometimes like it.
I like a hammered brow too.
Sometimes you just want to go out and you want that full on.
You want
that like.
This is our daytime look. She's running to get her
Yeah,
groceries. She's
I'll
just
be
taking the
taking
dog for a walk. I'll come on this side because I want to try not to block you. Let's see if I can do it. It's weird as being right-handed. Oh, I think it's okay. I'm sorry if I'm blocking some of you guys. Well, you maybe saw
Do you find it easier to do other people's makeup or your own?
Oh, when I was younger, I was like, I don't want to do anybody else's makeup. I don't want to do my own makeup. Why can't there be a platform where I could just do my own makeup? I was 10 years behind. I mean, like, then social media happened. And I got older and
So much every time I work with people, I'm super curious. I always want to ask, But even YouTube and social media, like, it's really fun to just get like stuck in it. Like, I find myself at midnight and all of a sudden it's 3 a.m. and you're like, oh my god, this is how they did it.
I
really cool
watch
to
YouTube videos all day long if I have a day off. In bed, I have delivery going to the door, and I just watch YouTube videos all day.
I also
I
find
guys
that
love it, YouTube and Instagram tutorials. I am obsessed. Who's your favorite? Who is there like a big YouTuber that, you know, like people watch? Probably all of you that are in the room, right? Making tutorials. I work with Nikki too.
We love Nikki.
Love Nikki. And you know, I meet a lot of people, and Nikki is the same way she is there in person, like bubbly and yeah. Never knew she was so tall. I was amazed.
I
how tall she
know.
is. It's pretty incredible. I wish I
Because
was
she
tall.
always seemed
I wish I was tall.
tall.
Yeah, but she is fantastic. And she used to be a makeup artist before she started doing her own
that makes
makeup.
sense. She's good.
Oh, see,
Yeah, I'm obsessed with
watch
her.
it. Oh my god, that's so cool.
I find myself sometimes I go in like in the bathroom after I like try my looks on, and if I'm straight, I'm a little bit more like, hey, here I come. Because there's like an effort to putting on makeup.
100%. I mean, admire it.
That because for a long time I loved that, but I feel like
Yeah, that's
I mean I know mine are just a little bit, but I actually really like the look of straight brows.
Well, I know that there is different techniques in different countries, and I do notice that certain, like I think in Asia, it tends to be a bit more straight and out, which I love that shape. And then here, I don't know, I'm always doing this like Linda Evangelista, like, you know, arch thing. So I kind of learned by watching YouTube and things like that, and seeing different cultures.
So I
All
wanted
the
to
different
check
makeup looks. Yeah.
Any questions, guys? We're having fun up here.
Well, now I got your lip on, so you can only ask me a question.
Yeah, we're like trying out the top. No, one of my I'm like kind of a tomboy when it comes to like going out. I forget that I'm wearing makeup and I tend to touch my face and I tend to just live. And then you'll all of a sudden go to the bathroom. What? This is my favorite thing on the planet because it does not move.
Yeah.
This lipstick, you stay it on, and
This is from yesterday, I still haven't been able to get it
I love that because it's like it's stuck. And I love that it's on there.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't have to worry. I can just go out, have fun, be sweating and love. A little bit golden.
I'm gonna do a little trick that I do. This is not something you guys would probably do on yourself, but it's just so I can like feel where her lip ends. Because I'm not using a lip liner, so I push upward and I can feel like the top of the lip. And that just makes me get the lipstick on much quicker.
That's so interesting. I would never.
I've actually done with doing that at home.
I can't do it on myself because I overdraw all the way to my nose. But
I'm like, you find myself, then I have to like wash my hand off.
yeah. Well, this will be here until tomorrow. Waterproof makeup, remember, we'll get it off.
No, the good thing is that they have
The eraser.
the eraser.
Yes, the eraser.
And that thing just wipes it off.
Yep. There was, we had another class earlier where we literally were able to take off my on stage with the eraser. I was impressed because I usually look like a mess when I do that, but because that thing stays.
I'm just like your tooth.
And just like a fun fact, so in our
Yeah, that looks so pretty, this color. Amazonian.
Amazonian.
Do you want to see? Actually, you can have the rest of your bottom lip if you want.
I'm a numbers girl, so that's
Yeah,
how I like numbers are number 70. I don't know, I always get the names mixed up, but I'm like such a numbers girl that it's like, that's just easier for me to like
I
keep
cannot
on
remember.
track.
I think that they say like people like,
I don't want to be like,
yeah. I guess, I don't know, creative minds, but you're creative, so I don't know if that's true. I didn't pay attention to
definitely
school.
more.
I failed algebra, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, thank God I was good at makeup, honey, because I was not good in school. I used to go to school and I would like put my makeup on in my bathroom and I'd have like glitter all over my eyes and I really thought it was a weirdo, but you know, I didn't care. I love it.
Well, look where you are now. I think that's
Isn't that funny?
I mean, that's where the creative minds start.
Stealing my mom's Great Lash Mascara.
So good.
And then just don't blot your lips together. The secret to this is you just let it dry and it just takes a few minutes and then it's on.
And then you're
But if you do this, it might ruin the consistency.
It's funny because it's like it's something you want to do every
I
time
know, I was like,
you stick it on, I'm like,
yeah, but when I went in with the the girls and I'm like, don't rub your lips together. It's like it does this thing in their head where they like have to rub their lips together and then I'll catch
I
them.
don't
I'm like,
even know I would have done it if you had mentioned it, but now it's all I want to do.
let me see. Let me take a look at you here. Yes. Okay, I could add a little to that brow, but that's fine. I think that's good. We need to move on. I'll do it on the next look. But no, so I think that that's basically a great completed day look. I do want to mention that we already did her eyeliner, and one of the tricks that I usually do is a pencil liner into the lash, and then I put the liquid liner on that just gets right in between the lashes. So I didn't show that now. Yeah, I love it. That was actually really a good.
Because I love the little like papers you can get, but sometimes
Block
you don't
paper.
like block paper. But sometimes I'm like, I'm run out. I don't have it. Even like a napkin at a wrestling, like go to the corner, you're like,
Do you know what? Actually know what they say to use? This sounds gross, but you know those little toilet paper covers when you go in the restroom?
See, it's good.
I know what they say.
It sounds really weird, but they're almost like an entire sheet of block papers.
That's exactly. No, I like read that.
But it feels
Exactly.
I have one, right? I am guilty of doing that, even though it sounds a little
See,
strange.
I'm the one that
But you
said
like rip
first.
them off, and I will like steal a few, and I'll put them in my bag, and I'll like have them.
I ran away law firms. Let me get some toilet paper cover, please.
Don't tell people that I used to get toilet seat cover.
I was gonna say, they won't even know that that's another use.
So just to tell you what I have, so when I do eyeshadow, I always do a pencil first.
Okay.
And I don't know if Lasting Drop is sold in Asia, but they are sold here, so while you guys are in New York, I love these pencils. I'm gonna use this to show the eyeliner look I'm gonna do too. And I just take a fluffy brush and look, that already, like she already looks like she has like a perfect shadow on it, and it's just a pencil. She can try too, 'cause you can see over there, but it's just so easy. Back of my hand, blend. No thought really. Just
How do you know how
fine.
to do the curve? Do you just follow the bone, or do you?
Yeah, like your eyes are easy. Let's be honest. Like it just like goes right in there. Like I can follow the bone because it just can fit the brush right in there. But you can actually change shapes of eyes, or as we all know with makeup, you could go higher than your crease. You could do a smoky eye where it's just right at the lashes. I mean, but I don't know how I know. I guess I'll just feel it.
I'm always like, where do I start at home? And I kind of just try to blend it.
Just wing it.
Just wing it. So you literally have not used any eyeshadow yet.
No, this is just
That's
a
amazing.
pencil. I am going to do shadow or on top of this, but the thing is, I just really like pencil to blend. It looks really soft. I like when shadow looks like it's part of the skin
Yeah.
versus having to pack on too much.
Is that because the pencil is more creamy?
Yeah.
Is that again back to the creamy?
Yeah, I love cream products, like I was saying before. I do. I tend to layer creams, but I'll use powders, but I'll use them usually on top of creams. Joe, just tell me if I'm abusing you.
No, I'm good.
I have poked a model in the eye before it's happened.
I have been talking yet before it happens. It's usually it's not the makeup artist because it's so crowded backstage. Somebody will bump me like into the.
Yes.
And I'm always like a little like freaked out about it.
Oh, well, I think that's another thing. If you guys have never experienced backstage makeup, we do makeup while they're doing hair, so you're doing a liner while the head's moving like this. It will make you a very good makeup artist. Oh, Brenton, he knows. He's a hairstylist.
And I'm the one.
He's the one.
The hairstylist and makeup artist always fighting. She's mine. Stop touching her hair. Hold still. But, I usually win the fight.
You're close to the eye. A girl is gonna be like, no, stop touching me because you're like.
Yeah. I mean, the girl will help me out sometimes.
Yeah.
But some girls, they're brand new, so they don't know. They won't like say anything yet. They'll just get, ooh, I like that. I mean, it's a smoky eye already,
I wish you could see yourself.
I know. I'm like.
You don't even know what you look like.
No, I have no idea what.
Just to trust
I'm
me.
just like, but in the same show, sometimes it won't be like. When I look at the colors and I make it look in my head, and sometimes I nail it, and other times I'm like, I did not see that one coming.
Yeah, I'm sure sometimes you leave something like, oh, but you just gotta make it work. You're like, yes. Okay, so what shadow palette should I use? I really haven't prepared. Matte, should we stay matte? Or should we go shimmery?
They're so
Yes.
good.
That's what I was thinking. Should it be?
And I love that they kind of come like with a
Maybe I'll
teaching.
mix.
They're like, oh, this is number one, this is number two. It's very, like,
Brilliant.
again, I'm a numbers girl. I like getting told where to put
Here.
Yep.
Done.
And then I'm like, hey. And again, I love they're so small and compact. I always like fit them in my little purse. Because I can barely fit my phone anymore in my purse.
Oh,
They're almost like clutches are like tiny, and my iPhone is just getting
Bigger and bigger.
bigger.
I know.
So these are perfect because they're still clutch size.
City Mini.
Well, I was gonna say, so Erin, going like day to night, I mean, that's actually perfect for your makeup bag, but what would you say are like the essentials to take with you?
Depends on your outfit. I don't know. Like what, maybe you want a red lip, maybe you want, for me, I'm always like mascara, more mascara.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, I do love the idea that just to always have your basic kit, like, oh, I've gotta like be quick, I've gotta go, a brown smoky eye and your sexy nude lip, or a red lip and lots of mascara, like those types of things to always have in your bag. So, yeah, I don't know, I think it just,
I feel like a lipstick for me, like especially
well, lipstick's
always
really
like
good.
that's like a quick and it feels like you put more of an effort to it. You're like, I don't know, I love the lipstick. It just has that like, okay, now I want to go out.
Yeah. And also it's like, you're at the end of the day, and if it's after work, you're tired, and the color just like gives you something. Like we were talking about feeling good before, but like it actually, I feel like, wakes you up.
But I even feel like that even if I want to go to work, like when I go to work, obviously they give me a makeup, but if I get to on a day where I'm like doing interviews and stuff, and I'm like dead, like putting on that red lipstick kind of makes, like you were saying, makes me feel more awake, and that color, it just like, okay, I like put together.
now I feel good.
Thank you for making it.
I love that look too when there's no makeup on the face, just a red lip. I think that's it's just, and it's like hair fresh out of the shower. That's a very old-fashioned thing though, I think, you know. Just, you didn't try, you look effortless, and it's just chic. So, red lipstick I think is always, yeah.
If you could only live with one product, what would you? Like mine is brows. Erin's like,
Oh, well, what's yours? Brows?
brows. I would have
That
brows.
used to be because I don't really have any eyebrows, but I just cut bangs and that immediately solved the problem. I don't draw them on anymore. But the one thing, I mean, it's really hard because nude lip liner I can't live without. Mascara, yeah, like a nude lip liner so I can overdraw my lip because I wasn't born with much lips and I just really feel better about myself when I put more lip liner on. So I think I could even forego mascara. It's like a nude lip pencil. I couldn't live without.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
The older I've gotten though, I have gotten more confident with just walking out of the house with no makeup and just saying, hey, I am what I am.
Yes.
You know? But that took years to get to that point. Go ahead and look up. What do you guys think? Are you liking this shadow so far?
Yeah. What do you guys think over here? Good?
Is that, are you
Yeah.
feeling it? We're going smoky honey. I just looked at the light and got blinded, so I'm seeing red dots. Hopefully.
Like it's hopefully not on my face, but
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Question over
Yes.
here.
I have a question.
I know you.
I know it's for everyone here, but I'm like, I have questions too.
Good.
So I would love to know, and I don't know if you've been through this already, but for my eyebrows, I would love to know how to make them look a little bit more like wispier as opposed to like a block. You know what I mean? Like I feel like maybe sometimes I go a little too harsh on it, and it just looks like two blocks on my face instead of
yeah.
looking like actual just little hair.
I think that goes back to what we were doing in the beginning, like what was it, the blending duo? Or was it the duo? Yeah, it was the duo. See, I think this is something really good for you because you take the sponge tip that has the powder and you start more towards the middle of the brow and go outward. That's your most intensity. Then you take your pencil and you just do hair, fine line, brush through. That's a really great way to get a soft brow, like we did here. You know, I mean,
I mean the brush thing for me is what really
it's a
helps.
brushing through, because that's, even if you do something you thought it's too harsh, just brush through, it'll soften. And where you lose a few pieces, just take one little pencil, hairline and stroke. I mean, does that help you?
I was thinking almost like a whiskey brow is more of like a patient game too, because
Yeah.
it takes a little longer to make it look natural.
Yeah, if I take long on anything, it's eyebrows and separating eyelashes after I put the mascara on, perfecting it so they're like, you know we can do that. When we do
I love
mascara
that.
campaign.
That is actually the feeling when you brush them. I remember sitting in the we had like a break between the shoots, and I was just like looking up into the light in the mirror, and I could just like sit and move my face, and my lips would like shimmer like a disco ball. It was awesome.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know if you guys know that app, Kira.
Yeah, of course, right?
That one made my lip like
Another thing too, because you know, glitter lips were really trending for a minute, and the thing is when you put glitter on your lips, of course it looks cool, but it kind of gets in your teeth and it sort of falls all over your clothes, and
You really can't really do much the rest of the day.
it's not
And you
anyone
like to,
I've never been that person. No, I don't know.
it's like a creative mess, right?
Yeah, I mean, thank God my husband just cooks and cleans, like he does it all, and I can just like come home and enjoy, reap the benefits. Okay, there, I feel better. Actually,
One of my favorite mascara tips.
too, because you have such good lashes since we're talking about it. This is the Hyper Curl mascara, and this is waterproof, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's waterproof. But I love it because it really does hold curls to lash.
I mean, I feel like I don't need a curler with
No,
the.
you've seen it?
Yes.
Oh, I am too. Oh my God, it was so cool the way they were dropping all those crystals down.
Yeah, we were like blowing like crystals everywhere, and I had like a little bag, and they were raining on me, and it felt like a diamond like shower.
Take a few of those home. I thought I can use those in a makeup look one day. You were there with us, of course. Thank God, Brenty.
The crew's all here.
Always fun. Brenty did her beautiful hair. Ray, I hope you're gonna like your makeup. If you hate it, we'll wipe it off. Because we're gonna do edgy. I'm gonna just whack the liner on and.
I have a feeling she'll like it.
I mean, you know, do like a fashion Italian Vogue cover or something. China Vogue, I don't know. You know, just bam. And if you don't like it, it just comes off. That's what I
I
love
love
about
how this
makeup.
feels like a lip balm. Like it textures, like texture-wise, it's just so creamy.
All of the
Things like lipsticks.
It's so cute.
I can use the top of the lipstick.
Oh yeah, comes with a little mirror there.
Hello. I love this stuff so much. I did for lip gloss, and now I use it. Yeah, and then well, you're not done. You're still working. It looks really, really good. You see, when I do it with the finger, just give you a little press on for the cupids.
My corner's always where I'm like,
Take your time.
So
Yeah. What was I guess we're
we're doing great because we're.
Sure, am I running out of time? I talk too much. I'm sorry.
Should I just
No, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, I mean, why don't we? Do you want to switch and you can sit and raise chair, or what?
Yeah, wherever
you can finish your lipstick perfect and then
Like,
finish your
okay.
Now